Hey Panthers, I'm Devin Talley, and we are joined by our head football coach of our Midlothian Panthers. Thank you for joining us today, Coach Wendell.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
First off, congrats on the big win against Ennis last week. What are some of the key moments from our last game that helped us get the win?
Well, I think first and foremost, running out of the tunnel and being at MISD Stadium was a lot of fun for our players, and the crowd was awesome, and the student section was fantastic, and our players loved to play there. So I think our energy was up naturally because of that. I think the defense set the tone in the first quarter with a couple turnovers, a sack, and really put their offense behind the chains, and we got ahead and got them out of their comfort zone. And I thought we played well and had some guys play hard, and the team played hard and stayed focused and ended up playing a complete game.
We caused multiple turnovers in the game against Ennis. How much can that impact the momentum of the game?
Well, we talked about it before the game, at halftime, and after the game, and then we reviewed it this week too. Whenever we win the turnover battle, it doesn't matter if it's the NFL or the high school or middle school, you got a great chance of winning the game. And we were +2, getting 2 from them, and we protected the ball really well on offense. So getting turnovers, that's 2 opportunities that they don't have to score, and it's 2 more possessions that we get. So we played a lot of downs on offense, 70 downs of offense, and to their about 43 maybe. And so whenever you turn the ball over, you get fewer plays, and then obviously the momentum of that. So that the turnovers were huge as far as the momentum of the game, but also in the outcome and the score of the game.
When it comes to preparing for each game, do you like to keep your game plan the same, or do you make adjustments based on your next opponent?
I would say a little bit of both. I think one of the things we pride ourselves on offense is we've done pretty much the same thing. It looks a little bit different. We dress it up differently, formations and motions and things like that. But we pride ourselves on taking what the defense gives us. Feel like we have answers for what defenses get in and how they want to play our receivers and that type of stuff. But we'll come in and we'll see where we feel like our strength is versus their weakness and how we can exploit that. So we'll mix it up a little bit on offense. Defensively, you've got to gain leverage and adjust to how your opponents are playing and what they're trying to do. Everybody's trying to get the ball to their best players, and that's one of the things we come in each week is how can we get the ball to, say, Bryant Wesco a few more times, or Zach Brown after he'd only touched the ball a couple times in that first game. We wanted to get him the ball a few more times. So you look at that, and then on the defensive side, you look at how they're getting their best athletes the ball, and how do you take away what they do best. So a little bit of both to answer your question.
This week we're hosting 2-0 Killeen Shoemaker. We're at home. What are some challenges you expect to face this Friday?
Well, it's our first district ball game, and they're the most talented team that we've played. They're probably the most talented team in our district. One of the positives, though, is that we've played them 3 times and they've never beaten us. And I would like to think that we're the most physical team, but one of the challenges is going to be speed. They have a lot of speed on the field. They have a lot of returning players from last year. They were a young team, so their quarterback is a junior now and grown up quite a bit. He was a sophomore last year. They have a running back that's really good. I think they have a receiver that's really good. And then the challenge will be lining up. They do a lot of different formations. They have 2 tight ends, which people would love to have 2 tight ends, and they move them around and do a great job again, trying to gain leverage that way. So the challenge will be lining up on defense and then getting them on the ground and playing the next down on defense. And then offensively, they're very aggressive and attacking and fast. They have a safety that's committed to Texas Tech. They have a really good corner. I think their front 7's very active. So we're going to have to establish the run, and then we're going to have to hit some big pass plays as well.
Thank you again for joining us, Coach Wendell. We'll see you next week.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.